পৃষ্ঠা 247, Passage 10. Read the passage given below and choose the appropriate answer for each question. Quote, I went to the woods because I wished to live deliberately, to front only the essential facts of life, and see if I could not learn what it had to teach. Unquote. These words by Henry David Thoreau from Walden reflect his philosophy of simplicity and connection with nature. Thoreau, Thoreau, believed that modern life often distracts us from what truly matters. By immersing ourselves in nature, we can find clarity, peace, and a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Choose the best alternative to answer the following questions. Text-based questions. Question 1. Why did Thoreau go to the woods? Answer. To learn from nature and to live deliberately. Question 2. Which of the following best represents Thoreau's attitude towards modern life? Answer. It is full of distractions and detours. Question 3. The phrase, quote, front only the essential facts of life, unquote, means? Answer. To focus on what truly matters. Question 4. What is Thoreau's view on nature and modern life? Answer. Nature helps us to understand life's essential truths. Question 5. What does Thoreau suggest can be gained by immersing oneself in nature? Answer. Clarity, peace, and self-understanding. Grammar and vocabulary-based questions. Question 6. In the context of the passage, what does Thoreau mean by, quote, to live deliberately, unquote? Answer. To live with a clear purpose and intention. Question 7. What is the meaning of, quote, immersing, unquote, as used in the passage? Answer. Submerging oneself deeply. Question 8. Which of the following words best reflects Thoreau's philosophy as described in the passage? Answer. Simplicity. Question 9. Which word in the passage is closest in meaning to, quote, intentionally, unquote, or, quote, with purpose, unquote? Answer. Deliberately. Question 10. Which of the following is closest in meaning to clarity, quote, clarity, unquote, as used in the passage? Answer. Transparency. Passage 11. Read the passage given below and choose the appropriate answer for each question. In 1928, a Scottish bacteriologist named Alexander Fleming made a groundbreaking discovery that would revolutionize medicine: penicillin. While working at St. Mary's Hospital in London, Fleming noticed something unusual. He had left a petri dish of Staphylococcus Staphylococcus bacteria uncovered, and when he returned to his laboratory, he saw that the bacteria around a mold growing on the dish had been destroyed. Upon further examination, he realized that the mold, which was later identified as Penicillium notatum, produced a substance that could kill a wide range of harmful bacteria. This substance was named penicillin, and it became the first antibiotic drug used to treat bacterial infections. The discovery of penicillin marked the beginning of the antibiotic era. It has saved countless lives and is considered one of the most important medical advancements of the 20th century. Fleming's discovery, however, did not lead to immediate widespread use. It was only after the work of scientists like Howard Florey and Sir Norman Hinckley, who developed methods for mass producing penicillin during World War II, that the drug became widely available. Penicillin not only transformed the treatment of bacterial infections but also laid the foundation for the development of other antibiotics, leading to the discovery of drugs like streptomycin and tetracycline. The discovery of penicillin opened the door to a new era of medicine, one where previously fatal diseases could be treated and cured. পৃষ্ঠা 248। Choose the best alternative to answer the following questions. Text-based questions. Question 1. In what year was penicillin discovered by Alexander Fleming? Answer: 1928. Question 2. What unusual observation led to Fleming's discovery of penicillin? Answer: the bacteria around the mold were destroyed. Question 3. What is the name of the mold that produced penicillin? Answer: Penicillium notatum. Question 4. Who were the scientists who helped develop methods for mass producing penicillin during World War II? Answer: Howard Florey and Norman Hinckley. Question 5. What was the impact of the discovery of penicillin? Answer: it led to the development of antibiotics and saved countless lives. Question: grammar and vocabulary based questions. Question 6. Quote, this substance was named penicillin and it became the first antibiotic drug used to treat bacterial infections. Unquote. This is an example of answer. Compound sentence. Question 7. Which one is the antonym of, quote, destroyed, unquote? Answer: created. Question 8. Quote, Fleming's discovery, however, did not lead to immediate widespread use, unquote. In the sentence, quote, discovery, unquote, is a or an আবার পড়ছি Question 8. Quote, Fleming's discovery, however, did not lead to immediate widespread use, unquote. In the sentence, quote, discovery, unquote, is a noun. Answer: noun. Question 9. Which of the following was a relative clause? Answer: which has saved countless lives. Answer: which has saved countless lives. Question 10. What is the synonym of, quote, revolutionize, unquote, as used in the passage? Answer: change drastically. Passage 12. Passage 12. Read the passage given below and choose the appropriate answer for each question. The concept of artificial intelligence within bracket capital A capital I was first proposed in the mid 20th century during a time when computers were still in their infancy. The term, quote, artificial intelligence, unquote, was coined by John McCarthy, an American computer scientist, in 1955. McCarthy, along with other pioneers like Alan Turing, Marvin Minsky, and Alan Newell, laid the groundwork for the development of AI. The primary goal of AI research was to create machines capable of mimicking human cognitive functions such as learning, problem solving, and decision making. The early years of AI were marked by optimism and significant progress. The early years of AI were marked by optimism and significant progress. In 1956, the Dartmouth Conference, organized by McCarthy, brought together a group of researchers who believed that machines could be made to stimulate human intelligence. This event is often regarded as the birth of AI as a formal field of study. During the 1960s and 1970s, researchers developed early AI programs such as the Logic Theorist and ELIZA, capital E, capital E, capital L, capital I, capital Z, capital A, ELIZA, which could perform simple tasks like solving mathematical problems and engaging in basic conversations. However, the development of AI faced many challenges, leading to periods of reduced funding and interest, known as the, quote, AI winters, unquote. Despite these setbacks, breakthroughs in the 1980s such as expert system and machine learning algorithms revitalized the field. In the 21st century, advancements in computing power, data availability, and deep learning have led to the rapid progress of AI technologies, making AI a part of everyday life, from voice assistants like Siri to autonomous vehicles. Choose the best alternative to answer the following questions. Text-based questions. Question 1. Who coined the term, quote, artificial intelligence, unquote? Answer, John McCarthy. Question 2. When was the term, quote, artificial intelligence, unquote, first coined? Answer, 1955. Question 3. Which event is regarded as the birth of AI as a formal field of study? Answer, the Dartmouth Conference in 1956. Question 4. Who were some of the early pioneers of AI alongside John McCarthy? Answer, Alan Turing, Marvin Minsky, and Alan Newell. Prishtha 249. Question 5. What was one of the early AI programs developed in the 1960s? Answer, Logic Theorist. Grammar and vocabulary based questions. Question 6. Which of the following is the meaning of, quote, infancy, unquote? Answer: early childhood. Question 7. Which one of the following is the antonym for, quote, optimism, unquote? Answer: pessimism. Question 8. What type of clause is this, quote, which could perform simple tasks like solving mathematical problems and engaging in basic conversations, unquote? Answer: adjective clause. Question 9. What type of sentence is this one, quote, this event is often regarded as the birth of AI as a formal field of study, unquote? Answer: simple sentence. Question 10. Choose the correct sentence among the following. Answer: John McCarthy coined the term, quote, artificial intelligence, unquote. Passage 13. Read the passage given below and choose the appropriate answer for each question. Bengal Chemicals and Pharmaceuticals Limited, within bracket BCPL, is one of India's oldest and most reputed public sector pharmaceutical and chemical companies. It was established in 1892 by Dr. Acharya Prafullo Chandra Ray, a renowned chemist and an eminent figure in the Indian independence movement. The company was initially set up to manufacture chemicals and medicines with the goal of reducing India's dependence on foreign imports of chemicals and medicines. Dr. Ray's vision was to promote indigenous industries and to create a self-reliant India. Bengal Chemicals initially started by manufacturing chemicals for industrial purposes, but later expanded into the pharmaceutical sector. Over the years, BCPL became well known for producing a wide range of products, including antiseptics, ointments, and medicines that were widely used in India. During its peak, Bengal Chemicals became a household name, especially with products like the popular, quote, Borolene, unquote, antiseptic cream. However, the company faced various challenges over the years, including financial difficulties, and saw a decline in its market share with the entry of multinational companies into the Indian market. Despite these challenges, Bengal Chemicals remains an important player in the Indian pharmaceutical and chemical industry. Today, Bengal Chemicals and Pharmaceuticals Limited is still functioning as a public sector undertaking and continues to produce a variety of pharmaceutical and chemical products. It also has a significant presence in the Indian healthcare industry, contributing to the country's healthcare needs. Choose the best alternative to answer the following questions. Text-based questions. Question 1. Who established Bengal Chemicals and Pharmaceuticals Limited, BCPL? Answer: ডক্টর আচার্য প্রফুল্ল চন্দ্র রয়। এখানে রায় বানানটা RAY দেওয়া আছে। ডক্টর আচার্য প্রফুল্ল চন্দ্র রায়। Question 2. In which year was Bengal Chemicals founded? Answer: 1892. Question 3. What was the initial goal of Bengal Chemicals when it was founded? Answer: to manufacture chemicals and medicines domestically. Question 4. Which of the following was a key product of Bengal Chemicals? Answer. Borolene antiseptic cream. Question 5. Bengal Chemicals remains an important player in the dash. Answer. Bengal Chemicals remains an important player in the pharmaceutical industry and chemical industry. Grammar and vocabulary based questions. Question 6. Which of the following means, quote, fall, unquote? Answer. Decline. Question 7. Choose the word that is opposite in meaning to, quote, reputed, unquote, as used in the passage. Answer. Unknown. Question 8. Fill in the blank with the correct form of the verb. Bengal Chemicals dash a wide variety of pharmaceutical and chemical products today. Answer. Produces. Bengal Chemical produces a wide variety of pharmaceutical and chemical products today. Question 9. Choose the correct word to complete the sentence. The company faced dash from multinational competitors in the 1990s. Answer. Competition. The company faced competition from multinational competitors in the 1990s. Prishtha 250. Question 10. Which of the following sentences is grammatically correct? Answer. Bengal Chemicals, established in 1892, manufactures a wide range of products. Passage 14. Read the passage given below and choose the appropriate answer for each question. The Renaissance, a cultural movement that began in Italy during the 14th century, marked the transition from the medieval to the modern world. It was characterized by a revival of interest. It was characterized by a revival of interest in the classical art, literature, and science of ancient Greece and Rome. The Italian Renaissance emphasized humanism, a philosophy that placed humans and their capacities at the center of inquiry. Artists like Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo created masterpieces that remain celebrated to this day, while thinkers like Galileo and Copernicus revolutionized science. The invention of the printing press by Johannes Gutenberg during this period made knowledge more accessible, spreading Renaissance ideas across Europe. Choose the best alternative to answer the following questions. Text-based questions. Question 1. When did the Renaissance begin? Answer. 14th century. Question 2. Who invented the printing press? Answer. Johannes Gutenberg. Question 3. What was the main focus of Renaissance humanism? Answer. Human capacities and potential. Question 4. Artists like Dash created masterpieces that remain celebrated to this day. Answer. Leonardo da Vinci. Artists like Leonardo da Vinci created masterpieces that remain celebrated to this day. Question 5. Which of the following best describes the Renaissance? Answer. A cultural and intellectual revival. Grammar and vocabulary based questions. Question 6. What does, quote, revival, unquote, mean in the context of the passage? Answer, renewal. Question 7. Identify the preposition in the sentence, quote, the Renaissance began in Italy during the 14th century, unquote. Answer, during. Question 8. What is a synonym for, quote, revolutionized, unquote? Answer, transformed. Question 9. Identify the adjective in the sentence, quote, the Renaissance emphasized humanism, a philosophy that placed humans at the center of inquiry, unquote. Answer, Italian. Question 10. Fill in the blank. The invention of the printing press dash the spread of Renaissance ideas. Answer. The invention of the printing press enabled the spread of Renaissance ideas. Passage 15. Read the passage given below and choose the appropriate answer for each question. Plastic pollution has become one of the most pressing environmental issues as rapidly increasing production of disposable plastic products overwhelms the world's ability to deal with them. Plastic pollution is most visible in developing Asian and African nations, where garbage collection systems are often inefficient. Developed countries also struggle to manage plastic waste properly as they export a significant portion of their waste to developing nations. Marine life is particularly vulnerable, with millions of animals dying annually due to plastic ingestion or entanglement. Efforts to combat plastic pollution include recycling, banning single-use plastics, and raising awareness. Choose the best alternative to answer the following questions. Text-based questions. Question 1. What is the main cause of plastic pollution? Answer. Overproduction of disposable plastics. পৃষ্ঠা 251. Question 2. How does plastic pollution affect marine life? Answer. By causing ingestion or entanglement. Question 3. Which region struggles the most with visible plastic pollution? Answer. Developing nations in Asia and Africa. Question 4. What is a proposed solution to combat plastic pollution? Answer. Banning single-use plastics. Question 5. Marine life is particularly dash. Answer. Marine life is particularly vulnerable. Grammar and vocabulary based questions. Question 6. What is the opposite of the word, quote, raising, unquote, in the text? Answer. Reducing. Question 7. Identify the verb in the sentence, quote, marine life is particularly vulnerable to plastic pollution, unquote. Answer. Is. Question 8. What is a synonym for, quote, vulnerable, unquote? Answer. Weak. W-E-A-K, weak. Question 9. Fill in the blank. Developed countries often dash their plastic waste to developing nations. Answer. Developing countries often export their plastic waste to developing nations. আবার পড়ছি। Answer. Developed countries often export their plastic waste to developing nations. Question 10. Identify the preposition in the sentence, quote, plastic pollution is most visible in developing nations. Answer. In. Passage 16. Read the passage given below and choose the appropriate answer for each question. In recent years, renewable energy sources such as solar and wind power have gained significant attention as sustainable alternatives to fossil fuels. Unlike coal or oil, renewables produce little to no greenhouse gases, making them environmental friendly. Despite their advantages, challenges such as high initial costs and dependency on weather conditions limit their widespread adoption. Governments and private sectors are investing heavily in research to make renewable energy more efficient and affordable, signaling a hopeful shift towards a greener future. Answer: greener future. Choose the best alternative to answer the following questions. Text-based questions. Question 1. Which energy sources are mentioned as alternatives to fossil fuels? Answer: wind and solar. Question 2. What is a major limitation of renewable energy according to the passage? Answer: dependency on weather conditions. Question 3. Why are renewables considered environmental friendly? Answer: they produce minimal greenhouse gases. Question 4. What is the tone of the passage towards renewable energy? Answer: hopeful. Question 5. Which of the following is implied in the passage? Answer: research can improve renewable energy adoption. Grammar and vocabulary based questions. Question 6. What does the word, quote, sustainable, unquote, mean in the passage? Answer: long-lasting and eco-friendly. Question 7. The word, quote, dependency, unquote, in the passage refers to? Answer: reliance. Question 8. Identify the antonym of, quote, advantages, unquote, as used in the passage. Answer: challenges. Question 9. The phrase, quote, gained significant attention, unquote, suggests. Answer: attracted focus. Question 10. Which part of speech is, quote, heavily, unquote, in the phrase, quote, investing heavily, unquote? Answer: adverb. পৃষ্ঠা 252. Passage 17. Read the passage given below and choose the appropriate answer for each question. Curiosity, the insatiable desire to understand the world around us, is a fundamental human trait. It fuels our exploration, propels scientific discovery, and fosters creativity in all its forms. From a child's fascination with a buzzing bee to a scientist's pursuit of a groundbreaking theory, curiosity lies at the heart of every human endeavor. However, curiosity is not simply about acquiring knowledge. It's about the constant questioning, the tireless digging beneath the surface of things. It's the, quote, why, unquote, that follows every, quote, what, unquote. The urge to not just see but to understand. A curious mind is an open mind, willing to embrace new ideas and challenge established beliefs. Curiosity can also be a powerful motivator. It drives us to overcome obstacles and persevere in the face of difficulty. The pursuit of answers can be a long and arduous journey. But for the truly curious, the satisfaction of discovery is the ultimate reward. While the benefits of curiosity are undeniable, its power can sometimes be misused. Unchecked curiosity can lead to recklessness and a disregard for consequences. It's important to temper our inquisitiveness with a sense of responsibility and respect for the boundaries of others. Ultimately, a healthy balance is key. Curiosity, when harnessed effectively, can be a transformative force in our lives. It can empower us to learn, grow, and make a positive impact on the world around us. HS Model Question wbchse. Choose the best alternative to answer the following questions. Text-based questions. Question 1. The word, quote, insatiable, unquote, in the first paragraph means, answer, constantly hungry. Question 2. The phrase, quote, propels scientific discovery, unquote, suggests that curiosity, answer, fuels advancement. Question 3. The author uses the contrast between a, quote, child's fascination, unquote, and a, quote, scientist's pursuit, unquote, to highlight, answer, the different forms curiosity can take. Question 4. The phrase, quote, established beliefs, unquote, refers to, answer, well-supported theories. Question 5. The word, quote, recklessness, unquote, is closest in meaning to carelessness. Question 6. The main idea of the passage is, answer, curiosity is a valuable tool for learning and progress. Question 7. According to the passage, what is the ultimate reward for a curious person? Answer, the feeling of accomplishment. Question 8. The author suggests that curiosity can be, answer, both beneficial and harmful. Question 9. The passage implies that a curious person should, answer, be open to new information. Question 10. What message does the passage ultimately convey? Answer, curiosity can be a powerful force for good when used responsibly.